Inuagata no Sahai is still my amiable name, and I'm so elated to come your way this morning and add value to your day. You know, I've been on the series of master solutions to team problems. The subject of teamwork is a subject that I've handled in over 150 meetings across Nigeria. And from those meetings, I've gleaned some special case issues, special case scenarios, different team problems across board, across different industry. And since the last over 1 month, I've been discussing and sharing some of them with you under the topic Master Solutions to Team Problems. And today we are also looking at another case scenario that has to do with team issue in the workplace. My vision is to make sure that productivity and maximum productivity is achieved in the workplace. And on Master Solutions to Team Problems today, we are looking at a situation whereby, as a team leader, how do you handle a situation where you have a team member that constantly criticizes the ideas of other team members without contributing ideas themselves? You have somebody in the team, whenever there is a team meeting, people are contributing ideas, people are bringing suggestions to the table. And then there is one particular team member amongst them who is always fond of criticizing the idea contribution of other team members, but this particular critical team member does not make any idea contribution. So as a team leader, how do you manage such a situation? Now, my first recommendation, having noticed this kind of behavioral pattern in the team, you have noticed this, but there is a team, a member who has this pattern of behavior. It has been a recurring decimal. How do you handle such a situation? Immediately you notice such a person, what you need to do is to set up a private one-on-one meeting with this particular team member. Now, this private one-on-one meeting will help you to understand his or her perspective or reasons for always criticizing the idea of other team members. This team member may just have a valid reason. So, first thing first, set up a team meeting, a private one-on-one team meeting with this particular team member, and then, you try to understand the person's perspective, try to understand the reason why this person is behaving like this. Why are you always critical? Why do you always see the negative side of every idea contribution of other team members, and we don't hear your own idea contribution? That is the first thing to do. And then the second thing to do, as a team leader, is for you to set behavioral expectations and encourage balanced discussion. Set behavioral expectation. In other words, in that private one-on-one meeting, you make sure that you make the team lead member to understand what your behavioral expectation is, how you expect your team members to behave when team meetings are going on. Make him or her understand that this is my behavioral expectation, and my behavioral expectation is for you to always give constructive feedback in addition to other positive contributions. Always give constructive feedback. Now, instead of always criticizing, what other people are saying, instead of always seeing the negative side of the ideas and suggestions of other team members, what alternative do you have? You, as a team leader, should make the team member to understand that in addition to bringing constructive feedback and positive contribution, he or she should make sure that he or she has another alternative to the idea suggestion that he or she is criticizing. Very, very important. You can't just be criticizing what people are saying. You can't just be seeing the negative side of what people are saying, their ideas and suggestions, without you having a better alternative. This is how it should work. And as a team leader, you should make the team member understand this kind of situation. Very, very important. Then, another thing you need to also do as a team leader in this situation is for you to always counsel the team member to ask clarifying questions. Counsel the team members to ask clarifying questions instead of constantly exhibiting this habit of always criticizing, what other people are bringing to the table, the idea, the suggestions other team members are bringing to the table. Instead of always exhibiting the habit of criticizing them, learn to ask clarifying questions. And the team member asking clarifying questions will help her to glean insight, to get insight into the idea suggestions of other people. Because when he or she asks that questions, then you see the other people explaining better. The person that made the idea suggestion, the person that made the contribution may just present it like a newspaper headline, a template or model, but asking clarifying questions will help the person to explain better what he or she meant, by the initial headline suggestion the person made before. So this is very important. Encourage, counsel the team member to learn to ask clarifying questions. Then the fourth approach is for you to evaluate progress. Evaluate progress. Now, monitor the team members' behavior over time. And if there is improvement in the team members' behavior, it is very, very important you acknowledge and appreciate the improvement so as to reinforce that improvement. Very important. You are evaluating the progress, you are monitoring the team members' progress, behavior over time. And if there is improvement, make sure that you reinforce that improvement by acknowledging and appreciating the team, that particular improvement in the team members' behavior. In my language, it is said that Okmome say, "Always now we on." So it is very important you learn to acknowledge, that improvement as a team leader. And in a situation whereby, there is no improvement, the team members the team member in question keep behaving like that, there is no improvement. You have exercised patience, you have given the team member time, you have tried to see how he or she has improved, you have counseled, you have done everything I have just, discussed on this segment now, and yet there is no improvement. Now, what I would recommend for you to do is for you to, bring it before senior management, bring it before your superiors, especially if it is not within your power to change a team member. Because what I would normally recommend is for you to change that particular team member, because that team member may be driving negative energy in the team that will affect the progress of the team. But in a situation whereby it is not within your power to change a team member, what I would recommend for you to do is for you to escalate it to your superiors or probably to human resource. This is very, very important. I believe that profound value have been added to you today. You can connect with me on my online handles at Nosal Speaks on LinkedIn, at Nosal Speaks on Thread, at Nosal Speaks on X, at Nosal Speaks on TikToks, at Nosal Speaks 1 on Facebook. Reach out to me, send your questions across, and then I provide answers to you in order to help you build a better workplace for yourself and then the nation at large. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. When I return, I remember amiable, Inoagata, no Sahai. God bless you.